this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
You look wearied, Whitehair.
Congratulations. You'll make a great queen.
Thank you. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
What's the new Queen of Skellige planning?
To listen, learn, and listen again. Then we'll see.
Good plan.
I must unite the clans. I'd rather avoid war, but if Nilfgaard aims to attack, we must repel them together.
Drummond folk might be a problem. I saw Lugos during the ceremony. Furious, to say the least.
There's always been strife between our clans. But I must try and talk to him. Just might bring him around.
Keep my fingers crossed. Farewell.
Out of a jam, Tom.
Drink to me. Drink to my health.
Decoration. Wearied, Whitehair.
Away, class. When Nilfgaard strikes, she'll hide her tail between her legs. There'll be no glory, there'll be no loot.
Hear us, we beseech you. He's the one who be merciful. Great heart and valiant Heimdall. Hear us, O gods of this land. Gods, bless our queen. Fill our heart with virtue, wisdom, and courage. In her reign may the land
Praise the passing day.
You alright?
So. Anyway you cut it, I was bested by a wench.
Not just any wench.
Aye, true. Suppose if it had to be so, I'm glad it was Ceres.
Not even a little proud of her? Come on, admit it.
I bet, aye. She's the blood of me blood, bone of me bone. But don't tell her I said so. Liable to puff out her chest. Which would do her good now I think of it. We showed Lugos. That's most important. Did you see that rage grip him? I thought he'd burst.
Yeah, surprised to see him in that much of a huff, actually.
Our clans have been butting heads, chests, bellies forever. It's the lay of the land.
The Wild Hunt's preparing to attack Kaer Morhen. Could use your help.
Rates at the gate of your Witcher's stronghold. You're a friend of the clan. I cannot refuse you. What's more, no one Crate's ever stood in battle such a foe. I'll leave at once.
Thanks. Won't forget this. Looks to me you're bursting with pride.
If only you knew, Wolf. Tell me, what other Jarl can boast children like mine? Shame their mother didn't live to see this.
Ceres will make a good queen. Maybe she can finally unite the clans.
Let's hope. And if not, she'll always have me and Hjalmar. If the need arises, we'll take up arms for her.
Drink to me. Drink to my health.
Last night was...
Need help?
Wind blade.
Looking awful pale.
Like it here.
Look some?
You're not around here, are you?
Wind blade.
Tis true. No lie in the legends.
Welcome to the sacred group.
Looking for someone who'd know some master alchemist formulae.
Then you're looking for Gramist. Never heard of anyone who would know more about plants and their attributes than he.
Where can I find him?
Here in the Grove, he's got a grotto. But Gramist, well, he's a tad eccentric. And he stopped taking on apprentices ages ago.
Farewell. Come on, Roach. Slow now. Whoa. Giddy up.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Go. Whoa!
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. Takumi
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of...
There's nothing wrong with it. We traded for it. He needed powerful magic. I brewed him a potion.
Who do you want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Well, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No, I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Witch hunters. Sound familiar?
Changing the subject. See you, Kira. Hey-ya!
me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition!
Wonderful. What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Nothing here. Nothing here. like rain. Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed? Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely. Let's try Kira's Place land. is full of rats. As many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on...
Look, Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Blood. Many must have died here.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village. Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand. Rich folk.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool pet. Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that?
Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Someone dragged something across the floor. More dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it?
I remember only that I feared to drink.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms. Tore at my dress.
Poisoned? That how you...
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they... You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a race?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled, and abandoned.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't near. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because...
It could be your blood ties to the land. The base of the curse, that is.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Fine. I'll talk to Grant.
He lives in the village on the lakeshore.
If he loved you, he'll remember.
He said he would always love me.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge. Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie! Millie, what's with ye?
This be the witch. Freak nature. More interesting things from mine.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison.
Did you love her?
Aye. Something mad. Of course.
What happened on...
Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noob. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the...
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her.
It wasn't poison. Mage wanted to protect her. Make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... Is she...
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats.
She was alive?
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help.
But what can I do?
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift...
Those are...
Yes.
Give them here.
Dead. Annabelle is no more than a ghost. She's a pesta. And now she's free. Run, Roach. Go, go.
Just when I was starting to...
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what...
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so...
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch.
The lamp. What do you...
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe... I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps...
One thing's bothering...
What?
You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity.
All right.
Perhaps...
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be... Could you see what happened?
Why not? I'll check the air.
Thank you. Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
See you, Kira.
Geralt, just...
See you, Kira.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free. This the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward...
Seems like you could use a...
You'd not refuse. The Pella knew. Across the lake we must journey. To Fyke Isle. There in the circle of...
The sooner we resolve this... Come on, Roach. Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon. Drowners and a waterhead. My favorites. Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well. Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. A dry red from Zubaran, southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Human ains the heart. Artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it. Go, go. Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon. Drowners and a water hag. My favorites. Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well. Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Dry red from Zubaran, southern slope. Package still intact. Don't sense any magic citrus. Wonder how people explain this one have made it. waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Witcher.
Faster.
Just
Got those,
splendid. I can finally begin my...
Brew yourself a mug of malt. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but...
Color me intrigued.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well... You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice,
Note that I said almost.
King Vin Castle.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slip...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogle. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magic... But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens...
Sounds tempting.
Before we go...
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform out... Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit.
Why not?
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Last one there does the dishes.
Move it! Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me. Congratulations.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed the...
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur. More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
All right, I'm curious.
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again,
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the...
Didn't destroy that work.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands... Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy...
Romantic. Thought we came here...
Friends. With... So?
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not? A skirt? Guess we're playing hunt the hare, not hide and seek. Good. Won't have to fumble with fasteners. Shame. Could have kept her shoes on. Now where's that Cinderella gone to?
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I have nothing on me. But I'll think of something. Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Kira, where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle, the tower. A light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Fyke Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the... Geralty poo. Wipe that frown off your face, or I might think you don't like me anymore.
Didn't come here to play games. I want to know what you're up to.
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve that. My intentions are pure, like a virgin's tears. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Strictly humanitarian
Nope, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past association.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially...
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to.
Please, you don't believe...
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid, tell him of this research.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll...
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand?
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
No, the opposite. When I get there with Ciri, I expect we'll have to battle the Wild Hunt.
Unbelievable. Have you even been
Closer than you think. You're not looking for safety. You want your dignity back. You want to be Kira Metz, sorceress of the Lodge, not some healer from the swamps who reeks of manure. Giving you an opportunity Radovid won't give you. Go to Kaer Morhen. Show everyone what you're made of.
Yennefer was right. You do have some notion of what women want, how they think.
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already. Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee